Okay, so we are back. Let's do some more commits that we can work on. Yeah, let me check real quick if this is working as expected. And yeah, this works as expected. So yeah, so what we have right now is these 5 files that have some commits, and then we also have these commits about make files and readme and so on that are going to be easy to work with. So let me work with the rest of the stuff and let's go on. So the first file is rpc-blockchain.cpp, which is quite interesting. So we have this get pos ps kernel that now has this block index stuff, but then you have all of this, and this is not okay. So maybe we can take a look and see if this get post kernel ps is being used or not somewhere else. It doesn't seem so, and yeah. So so my question is, hey Bastel, my question is, does this get post kernel stuff is related with something else or not? So let me close this main.h here, and let me work with rpc blockchain.cpp from the future. What the hell are you? Here you are. And yeah, and maybe we can take a look at this thing here, get pos, which is line 42. Let's see. Okay, look at this. Line 42. Sorry, line 72, and it was around here. And then you've got these 2 lines here, which I guess it's what it means that get post kernel ps has this new variable. So I think what we need to do is just remove this new function that that we have here about get proof of work mhash-ps. Yeah, so it's this function and space, which I think I'm going to remove, so I want to remove this and space. Let me see how this space. Yeah, this is not right. I guess I have to remove a space here. Now, 1 second, please. Okay, so this is what we want to add actually, which is this function here. So hit add, yeah, and then we've got an adapt, which is going to be get post kernel ps no has block index as an argument. Yeah. So once we do this, we will be able to copy rpc blockchain.cpp again to the right, so that we have our nice function, which is here with one space here on the bottom, and that's it. So this is going to be a new get pal function. I mean, this is probably used somewhere else, probably on main.cpp. Okay, so it's using bitcoin rpc.h, which I don't know, rpc bitcoin.h. Well, I think we have checked this and we have not found anything. So yeah, so this is the commit that we have just done, but there is nothing related to what's the name, related to bitcoin rpc.h, which is what you actually want to have here. Look at that. So we have a commit which is adapt src .h by using adding proof of work, and yeah, wait a moment. So this is the this is mixed with what we have just done, so I'm not sure how to do this. So we probably want to copy this as 2 and 3 from this thing here. Yeah, so yeah, actually proof of work is been added in many other places with other functions, so this is not very good explanation here. So maybe I should take a note somewhere else, but I don't know what to put about this. So this is 11 of November. So this commit something should maybe be related, should maybe be discarded and recreated based on these new commits. And so the new commits that we have are these two here. Let me copy and paste this. So okay, so maybe, so I have here a new to do, you know, so that we can take a look at this later on when we try to recreate all of this. I mean, recreate to rewrite all of this. I have written down that these two commits can be mixed with this one somehow, so I would be able to you know, adapt new. So get post kernel ps now has block index as an argument might also have this as number 2, and the same thing here. So that's why, I mean, actually I could revert this and then add this, although I don't know if I like to revert this now that I think about it, but it would be the best way of doing this, so that you know, maybe it's the way to go. So let me see. Yeah, let's do this thanks to revert. Yeah, look at that. So let me yeah, so this has been reverted. Damn it, this has been reverted. So now you should be able to see why the hell are there not any change with Bitcoin rpc.h? What's wrong with this? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so now let me see. If I copy and paste Bitcoin rpc.h again to the right, I should have some changes. Am I right? Yes, I am right. So let's remove the poll hash so far, which is the easiest one to do. So let me see, RPC, no, blockchain RPC, Bitcoin rpc.h, isn't it? I mean, it's quite interesting because it's Bitcoin rpc.cpp and Bitcoin rpc.h, but then what it's actually being used is RPC blockchain CPP. So it's, yeah, it's interesting. So which is the line that we're talking about? 128 or so. So 128. So we don't want this. Nice. And now look at that. So I can say something like what was the latest one that we had here? So it's untapped. So this is number 2. So now get post kernel ps has a block index as an argument. This is number 2, and then if we copy to the right once again and we check this, we can see how this is a new function. So this is number 2. Okay, so okay, so in the end we should not add in the first place these 2 commits, which is the original one And the new one, which is the one which reverts, we don't want any of them, so that's what we want to do later on. Okay, yeah. Now we shouldn't have any of this, and we can move on with, I mean, we were working on RPC Bitcoin. What the hell were we working on? So this was a function of RPC blockchain.cpp. So we have added with all of this. So right now RPC blockchain.cpp, yeah, it only has these two new functions, and that's it. So I guess that when we are talking about from one node to another thanks to RPC, there's this new function, and then this one is almost the same, so there's no much change here, so that's nice. Okay, let's go on and see what we find out. RPC mining. Okay, here we have this stupid thing that it's a bit confusing. So here you can see how generate bitcoins become generate margin, which is nice to have. Okay, and a lot of stuff, but you know, this asset doesn't show very well how this is being used instead of the other one. So generate mati is main.h. Hopefully we can find generate mati somewhere, some commit that we can use for this. No, we don't. So probably src main.h. I mean, not sure what. Okay, I don't know. So generate magi, it's defined on main.cpp, also on that main.h, and then it's used on rpc mining.cpp. So this is quite amusing, let's say. So let's go here, let's search our friend. Where the hell is this? So we have here Rukat, and then this thing, which is the repo that we have with B2. So what I want to do is I want to use B2. I want to check on src main.h. Is that right? Yeah, main.h. And I want to want to know which is the one I have to blame for generate mati. So if I search for generate mati, look at that, we have a commit. And here you can see how we are using, where the hell are you? So this is all the changes on main.cpp. and one of them is generate magi, I guess, also. So this is F generate magi, but not here. So you can see here on an src main.h how you've got generate magi. That's nice. And then in net.cpp happens the same thing, but this is different function, if I'm being honest. So yeah, so wait a moment. So right now we are dealing with rpc mining.cpp, which has this function fgenerate pwallet main. So I think this is not the one. Wait, yeah, it's the one from main.h, and then this one here also, yeah, this is the same thing. net.cpp, we have already dealt with it. So I don't know. So generate magi is interesting. So what you want to do is, yeah, you want to use generate magi instead of generate bitcoins. And what you have here is this one here, which is not right. Because this is about changing magi miner instead of bitcoin miner, but we actually do more stuff, because I guess that this stuff about generate magi and so on, it's inside of these threads or something. Yeah, but this one, we don't want this to be used here. Yeah, look at that. Generate bitcoin, generate magi is also on net.cpp. So yeah, so I guess we want to apply this as a number 2 for magi miner instead of bitcoin miner, and then we do generate bitcoins instead of generate magi, which I guess we did quite fast without thinking too much about it. So let me write about this. So this is another to do. So this commit, which is this one here, okay, which has this thing here. Should be squashed, and this is right, should be squashed with this additional commit, which is by the way, do we have something else related to instead of a bitcoin mine? Okay, so with this additional commit, which is the one that we're going to create right now, so let me see how we do this. So I want to modify um, main.h, but also main.cpp here. But by the way, generate bitcoins. I mean, this is from the same stupid function. Okay, so let me try to fix this. So let me reopen this main.cpp just in case I'm not in the right place. So this is main.cpp. Nice. So probably something like this. And generate magi. Generate magi. So I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, because wait, yeah, I can check the parent of this commit, which I have here, and this is going to be much easier if I check the parent, and that's it. So if I check the parent, which is this one here, and I ask for main.cpp, I should be able to say that, you know, there is some changes here related to main.cpp, and so which one of those changes I want to keep. So I want to keep the ones that are related to generate magi, I mean generate bitcoins. So you can see what the hell is this. So generate bitcoins and so on. And yeah. Okay. You can see it here. Hope you've got all of this. So this is what I want to save here. So let's see if I can do this properly or not. So I don't want this, not this, nothing about this. Let me split just in case. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Because I think it's going to be easier to do this like this. You know what I mean? Coin of a stink. Nothing, nothing. Why don't we have anything else? I mean, I could search for get bitcoins and so on, but I don't know. I mean, there have been so many changes from not this, not this, I guess. We are getting closer and closer. What the hell is all of this? Let me split. So not this. Okay, so I want this, which makes more or less sense. Not this, not this. Yes, this one here. Generate, yes, I want this. Generate bitcoins. What the hell is this? I don't want this. I don't want this, not this. Let me split this. So not this, not this, not this, not this. Yes, I want this one. Also this one. Also this one. And no. And that's it. So now, if you take a look at what we are about to commit, you can see how it's stuff related to generate Bitcoin. So what you've got here is this thing, which is where the hell is this? Machi miner instead of Bitcoin. So this is number 2, which means these two ones should be so should be squashed to this additional commit, which is the one here. Let me copy and paste so that I can have all of these here. Okay, so now before we move on, we will have this main.cpp with a lot of changes. So we don't want this anymore because we already had src main.cpp properly with our stuff, so we should be fine. However, once we copy this to the right, we should be where the hell is this? This is not right. Okay, yeah, so if we copy main.cpp to the right, now we should see some stuff, which is from bitcoins to go to Machi, which is what we wanted to do in the first place. Okay, so this is what we want to do. We also want the change, which is from rpc mining.cpp, which is here on the top. Yeah, and I want to remove this asset, so I'm going to remove it right now just before I forget about this. So rpc mining.cpp, I'm going to remove, well, I do not remember anymore, which is line 43 or so. So this asset, okay, nice. So now we have this, which is nice. And so the other one that we want to have is main.h, which we will have to do again another squash commit so that this is nicer. But before doing that, let's make a pause. So we need squash from main.h, and that way we're going to have this. Okay, so what we were saying is, let's go to main.h and take a look and see what the hell has been changed on main.h. So I guess is this thing here, we should also which we also see should be doing. So we are going to have a number 3 also. So we were using the parent from main.h, which is this one here. So let's try to check out from this version main.h. Now let's say that we don't want to almost commit this. We don't want to commit this actually. But now if we take a look here, we should see a lot of stuff that has been changed. Okay, but we are only we only want to take a look at generate Machi and generate bitcoins. So what we have on the in the original commit, which is here, are these two ones, but we only want this one here. So let's do it real quick. So we want this. Wait, we want this. So not this, not this. Let's see. So we split, and we want this actually. So right now we've got this commit, which what we want to do is wait a second, we want to Machi miner instead of Bitcoiner 3. That's what we want to do. Okay. Because that's what we want to squash. So once again we want to say that we want to squash the other commit, and so we should also squash this additional commit, and it's going to be the one that we have just created. So see something something. So this is going to be very nice. Okay, so now we have the commit, but before moving on, what we want to do is we want to yeah, copy and paste src main.h, because that's where we've got what we actually want, isn't it? So main.h we copy to the right, and now we should have not so many lines but just a few of them, which is generate Bitcoin, generate Machi. So now we should be able to take this first line from here, nothing else, and then we also want to take src main.cpp and src main.h, which is this thing about generate bitcoins, generate Machi. We also want all of this. So now we can have an adapt, which is going to be generate Machi instead of generate bitcoins, and we have the 3 files where this has been changed. Okay, and we also have some extra variables, but we have everything there, so this is very nice. Once we have done this, we can keep going on and work with RPC mining. Get annual interest. Damn it, why there isn't space there? What the hell did we have? The get annual interest. This is not right. So rpc mining.cpp. So this is from the future. Let's go to rpc mining.cpp from here, and why the hell don't we have? I don't understand. Okay, so get mining something, I don't remember. Get mining info. So apparently we have an additional space that we have removed. Okay, get annual interest. So this get annual interest. Wait a minute, have we checked this out or not? No, we have not, but we are removing a space from the top. Might it be? Oh, what's the problem with this? Let me. Yeah. Then we will have to remove it. So the question is, what the hell was before this? But I don't think there is so many stuff here related to this. So generate match instead of generate bitcoins. Replace coin name. Let me just check this. This was SRC block mining, some RPC mining.cpp. No, there's nothing. And what about this last commit that we have done? Is there anything related to this line that we should be worried about? No, there is not. RPC mining. So now, yeah, you've got this line there. Okay, so let's add this. Wait, before adding this, we should probably copy font to the right here. This is rpc blockchain.cpp. Is that the thing that we want? No, it's rpc mining.cpp. So let's copy to the right, and damn it, we should see this asset stuff, which I'm going to add somehow. So now I want to add this somehow. So it's going to be yes and nothing else, and this is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be this number 2. Okay, even if it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I think I should have this here, and that's it. Okay, so now we have this get annual interest stuff, that the minus stuff in them. So we need to once again rpc.mining, we need to just say something like this so that we can have this commit properly. Yeah. So but wait a moment. Split. That will get annual interest. Okay, so we want this, nothing else, nothing else, and let me search for this function of get annual interest. Look at that. RPC mining.cpp. So wait a moment. Get object push. So I know that this has something related to this, which is damn it, which is get annual interest. So there is 1 and 2, which is one of them is main.h, the other one is main.cpp, and now we are going to have RPC mining.cpp. However, this is quite confusing because we've got this object push and then there is a lot of noise. So I'm going to do the 3. Okay, I'm going to do the 3. Wait, the 3 is already done. Might it be? RPC mining cached. Yeah, so this is the 3. Let me grab. Where's the grab stuff? So grep, here it is. So this is going to be number 3 about the get annual interest stuff. So this is going to be number 3. Nice. And now I want to check. I mean, there's this object push, and one of them is it has the one about get annual interest, which is here instead of whatever it was there. But this is quite confusing, and I want to work with this step by step. But before doing that, we have once again to copy to the right so that we have that line that it's on the top. So wait a second, this line here, nothing else. We just check this, and this is a space, remove space. Remove a line. I mean, I don't have to explain anything else. So, oh my god, this RPC mining is getting much. So let's see. So we've got more stuff here with if, else, and so on. Let's try to focus on this object to understand what the hell is this. So we have an object which apparently it's something related to get mining info. Yeah, let's search get mining info. Okay, it's here more or less. So testnet. So from what I understand, this is something that we have here. Wait a moment, I have messed up. So from here to here, look at that. Get annual interest. No, sorry. Get mining info returns an object containing mining related information. Which, okay. So blocks, current block size, current block transaction, something. So we have this object stuff, We also have this diff, which is the difference, I guess, and the weight. And then okay, so this object has this weight inside of a stick weight, and this diff is instead of inside of per difficulty or whatever it is. So it's quite it's quite interesting, all of this. Okay, so now let's take a look at the difference so that we understand what the hell happens here. So as you can see, we've got an object, then we've got diff, and yeah, and so this is very complex to do. So yeah, there's this get annual interest here, which is used, and before it wasn't used. So I'm not sure I'm going to do number 4 with all of this. But what happens here is that this needs to be explained in very small comments, because otherwise this is not okay. So we've got the blocks, which is nice. We've got the current block size, and that's what we need to be working on. We also have those and network weight and so on, which is used later on. And yeah, so this is something that needs to be worked slowly. So I guess you can copy all of this and open this file here and say, "Whoop, we have everything here." And then I will push this to the past so that we don't have any of this. Later on we will have to copy again, because otherwise this is not okay. So we restore this so that we have wait a moment, is it RPC mining what we are working on? Yes, it is. So now we have this thing here, object and object. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with all of this to see what's the actual difference with all of this. So please bear with me. Going to be in 5 minutes or so. Okay, so let's see. Thought I was going to do a lot of commits today. I mean, move on, Matt. We are kind of stuck here. So yeah. So let's see if we can work on this more or less. Yeah. So we have these lines which are additional stuff, which I don't think we need so far. So this is something that get the stake weight, use stick weight. I mean, I don't know why this is something that it's done here. I mean, maybe once you save this into the wallet, then you've got this get the post kernel, which is put here. Because look at that, this get post kernel is saved here into net staked weight, but it's already there. Then it's put here. This is nonsense. This is done twice. I'm not sure this needs to be done twice. So let's go step by step and let's see what we do with all of this. So we've got the diff, which is what we have here, the diff. So probably we should work with that first, and then whenever it needs this network weight, we can work with that later on and add this stuff here. So I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see. So difficulty. So current block value. Look at that. There's a block value here, which I have no idea what this is about. This block value was not there. Get proof work of reward. I mean, yeah, there are more stuff than that. This difference here. Net mash. This is not. Yeah, this one here is this here. Hashes per second is. I mean, it's not there. I mean, it's been removed, isn't it? Hashes per second is here on the bottom. And this network hubs also is here on the bottom. So I'm not sure. What are we supposed to do here? Such a way that makes sense. Okay, let's forget about the difficulty right now. Let's forget, I mean, block value, net mash, hash piece, net staked weight. Yeah, this is a new one. This is after block value, but block value is not on the top. So wait a moment. So current block, we have it here. Okay, let me see. Current block, we have it here. And then what happens is that difficulty is turned out into something else, which we can do it later on. Then we've got block value. Okay, so we could work with block value first. We also have net m hash ps, which is quite similar to this thing here, but this is proof of work. Okay, so we could have this line too. Net stake weight is not here, so we could have net stake weight. Errors is already there, so I'm going to add these 3 lines here. Okay, so let me copy these 3 lines here just after difficulty. Okay, so these 3 lines should not be repeated. And that's it. So once we have this, we should be able to say something like, this is number 1 and this is going to be the hell is this? This is going to be get mining object, get mining info object. So this is number 1 change. Okay, and here I have more as the stuff that we are missing in. Okay, so we have errors, pulled tx, which I have no idea what the hell is this. Pull tx. Okay, so yeah, why not? So this is just after the errors. Okay, and that's it, because the other thing, which is per minimum maximum, I mean, this is the weight, the stake weight, which is, I mean, it's not the same thing. The stake weight is another stuff. The stake interest is not there either. So maybe we can testnet. Stake interest and testnet. Yeah, testnet is there, so a stake interest. We can add this. Yeah, just after the pull tx. We can add this. Nice. And that's it, because we don't want to do too much. Wait. Pull tx. Wait a minute. So pull tx, it's been moved somewhere, isn't it? So this is not very well what I was supposed to be doing. So after errors, you've got the pull tx. Wait a moment. Pull tx is after errors, and apparently, wait a moment, stake interest. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Let me restore this right now. So we have added all of this. Okay, and this thing here, let me see, not this one. Okay, so errors and pull tx, errors and pull tx. So pull tx, which is here, it's moved to the bottom, which is what we want to do, and that's it. Yeah. So now we want to add a stake interest to after the pull tx, which is here, isn't it? I mean, why isn't this a thing? Okay. And somehow I thought that I had to add something else, and it was not the case. So testnet. Okay. So let me add this, and let me say that this is number 2, and let me keep going on and see if we can let me see. So what you've got here is, okay, so a stake interest. We've got the testnet, and then there are more. Wait a minute. Why would you have 2 testnets here? That's why I was confused. The stupid stat that we have here. This is twice here. So we've got all of this. You know what I mean? We've got all of this. So this is going to be number what's the thing? Number 3. Okay. This is going to be number 3. Nice. And let's see what more do we have here. Okay, so now I can work. I can think and add spaces or not, but I don't know. Maybe we can start with difficulty and then work our work everything. So what we have here. So this network weight, stake interest. I have already added it here. Stake interest. So it's probably not a good thing to have. So stake interest and weight. Get stake weight. Wait a moment. Minimum push weight. So this is the weight staff, and this is the stake interest. So this stake interest needs to be, let me see. Yeah, no, I don't know which is the one. So number 2 is the stake interest, and this one here, which is number 3, it's all of this, but we don't want all of these. We want the other one. So let me reset hot soft head 1, and yeah, RPC mining.cpp. And so now the latest commit is to stake interest, and so what I want to do is I want to add the stake interest line, which I have here. So the stake interest line, which is the network weight, I want to add it here, just on the top of this, which is going to be very weird, but that's what it is. So now I should be able to add this so that we have everything in one place, so nothing else, and yeah, amend, so that everything is on this commit. So now the number 2 has this network weight, which is used here, so that's nice. And now we have this RPC mining stuff, which is everything here, and this is number 3 as it was before. Nice. So once we have done this, we can go back here and we can work with the rest of the stuff like weight or diff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work with this new diff object, okay? And the diff object is here. So this is something that it's going to replace this difficulty line. So what I have here is this, which is difficulty. Okay, so now we have this difficulty, which is, yeah, I mean, it's difficulty diff, get difficulty. Now it's all of this. So this is number 4. Okay, so we wait, yeah, I need to add this. So this is number 4, and let's go on. So the next thing we want to do is this weight thing, which is here, and I guess that there's something weight, stake interest, no, so there's a stake height, which wasn't there before. So it's like this. Okay, and the other thing that we want related to this is this end weight, which is on the top, which is here, which is please give me end weight and update it so that we can use it. And it's a bit confusing that you have this thing here, but it's what this is about. So now what we have here is this weight stuff, which I have forgotten that we should modify the definition. So where the hell is this? Yeah, so we should have this new weight. Okay, and this new weight, look at that, we have the weight, we have everything into place. So this is number 5. Okay, so 1 second please. So let's go. let's see what more do we have here that we should be taking a look at. So current block TX, difficulty pull TX here more or less. Wait a moment, yeah, there's something different here. Minimum, maximum, stake interest, testnet. Here there's an enter here, but what I'm not convinced right now is, so here's an enter, but what happens here? There's something which is not right. I mean, are there some stuff here that should not be here? Maybe. Or is it something that we have done not right? Gen prompt limit network has TX. Have we messed this up or not? I mean, I think I have messed this up. I'm not very sure. Okay, let's take a look at this. So, stake interest. So after testnet, you've got this testnet which is repeated, which we know it's repeated. So we added all of this after the testnet. Okay, nice. So number 4, it's the difficulty, and then this, and so I guess that it's something that it's been removed, that I'm not taking a look at properly. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's copy the file to the right so that we can check what's left to do. Maybe it's easier to check. Look at that. Here we have some spaces, because why not? And here we have some lines that are being removed. And I don't know why. Maybe they are removed because it's something that it's moved to the bottom. This is somehow stupid. I mean, this pull TX and so on, it's a bit confusing. Okay, let's add the blocks here on the top which have some movement with some spaces, so that we can save this just for now. And this is going to be number 6, and then I don't know, this is just confusing. So what I want to do is remove the errors so that, let me see, yeah, so I want to restore this, and I will update the pull TX line so that it gets the new one. Although I think that there are 2 pull TX lines, isn't it? So I want to restore this, and so the pull TX line should replace the pull tx line on the top, which is this one, I guess. Yeah, so we will see it's a bit different or something like that. Yeah, it's a bit different. Stupid stuff that we have here. Yes, nothing else. This is number 7. Then let me copy and see. Let me copy this again and see what we have left yet, because now I am not okay. You can see how there's this errors stuff that also it's concerning. So I'm going to restore this again, and I'm going to copy and paste errors so that it has whatever is okay to have here. So the errors that are above, so these errors here, I think you're going to have whatever it's new. I mean, I was going to put spaces and so on, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to have it like, you know, number something. Let me copy this to the right, and now you've got all of this stuff which is being removed. And what I want to do is I want to check here on the future if there's any of that. So yes, there's this generate check proc limit hashes per check and network hash, which has been added before. So should be able to find this and say that this is A and B. So let me, the problem is that I cannot rebase, I cannot change the name from the past. However, I can say that this is B, but before doing that I have to add this network hash or whatever. So this network hash, let's see which one it is. So we've got some 4 lines that are being added somewhere. This one here. So here you have the testnet, which you are not adding because yeah, so this is 3B and 3C. So this is 3B and 3C. This is bullshit. Okay, let me try to fix this somehow. I hate all of this, if you ask me. Now I see what's happening here. Oh, this is very confusing. So this is going to be 3B. Okay, 3.B. Nice. And then the testnet is going to be 3C. I mean, all bad. I don't like this because it has this space here on the bottom. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the space on the bottom, because why the hell do we want a space on the bottom? We don't want this. That's it. Now you want this, which is going to be 3C, and once you copy this to the right, you can have an additional line with yours. I mean, wait a moment. Now we should be fine, isn't it? There's nothing there, but now we have the space and so on, and the object is done. Okay, so if the object, I mean, there's this space there, which I think it's going to be the latest one, which is going to be number 9. And that's it. I mean, we can work this out somewhere a different way, but this is what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commits that are left to do, but I think I'm going to end here, because otherwise it's going to be, because this is something, then there's this something about plotting. I mean, it's not too much if you think about it, so maybe I am going to do it. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's go. Let's see. I mean, what the hell is this? So this is an space, added in space. Nice. What more do we have here? So we have this result, which is quite interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of this, what's the name? So this is like 3, 4, 8. Going to remove all of this so that we can check this object properly. So this should, you should be seeing this one space, so something like this, I guess. So once we have this, you can see how the object result is. I mean, this is a comment that, I mean, this is not, I mean, we could remove this and insert byte comment. I mean, I don't know how to deal with this, so I don't. Now we can copy and paste this to the right again, so that we have this. Now we have once again stupid comments that should not be there, but there are there, which are very bad. Okay, so let's try to find 348, which is here, and wait, yeah, so we don't want this, and we don't want this, which is nice, and that's it. So let's see, what the hell is this, by the way, because later on we have another one which, I don't know, get work. Yeah, maybe we should add this to once at the same time. Yeah, let's do it. So this one here, let's split this. We don't want this, we don't want this, we want this one. And this is going to be a tapped and this is going to be get work additional debug print f prints debug print. That's it. Before going on, let's copy this to the right. And yes, yes, nothing else, nothing else. And this is a new comment. New comment. This is going to be and debug print. So this is mpref money supply debug print. It's a new comment. It's not useful at all. And this is the thing about. So yes, yes. And this is going to be a adapt. Improve. If a statement safety. I mean, I don't know how to do this properly, how to name this properly. And that's it. I mean, I can copy this to the right again, but it's not going to happen anything. Okay, so let's push. Wait a minute. Push this. Okay, so we have pushed everything. Now we have 3 files plus the other stuff. You can see how here RPC wallet. Here there are some objects too. That's interesting. So instead of having weight here, it's only div. So it's interesting. Util.cpp with some stuff. Then we will see what we have here under. Here I have some weight, stake weight, and so on. Yeah. So I think that's it for today. So thank you very much for watching. Bye. Bye.